Hundreds of children in care are being moved miles from their homes due to placement shortages. Campaigners say this disrupts young people's lives and heightens feelings of isolation.
I was angry, I was crying. It was more like, I wasn't upset, it was more like anger tears, if anything, because, I've just moved down here, I just started a new school, I just started making friends, and you're trying to pull me away from here. And where you're taking me is to somewhere I've never been in my whole life.
Jade was under the care of Lewisham Council, but was moved to Blackpool. That's nearly 240 miles from her home in London, away from friends and family.
What child would ever want to just get up from what they once know and go into a complete different place to start a new life? Like, that's absurd. Like, no child would want to do that. And then not even to move them and equip them with the right things, but to just leave them there and kind of have to let them deal with the new situation that they're in. Where's the parental guidance in what the system's meant to give us? Like, they're meant to be our parental guardians, basically, and they're constantly failing us over and over again.
Despite living in Blackpool for a year and a half, Jade says she never felt settled.
I was angry for a bit at first because obviously moving to Blackpool is not a multicultural area. Like, there was no black people. At first I didn't want to go anywhere by myself either. Like, I didn't want to walk anywhere by myself because it was just unusual to see such a place of just one ethnicity. And it's hard as well to create relationships if you're always moving around. That's another thing that I found hard with building in Blackpool because I didn't know if I was only meant to be in Blackpool for 2 weeks. So, why would I even sit down and talk to these carers about anything that I've got going on? Because I don't know if I'm going to even see them in the next 2 weeks.
Jade isn't alone. According to children's charity Become, some children are moved more than 500 miles from home. Last year, more than 800 under the care of English local authorities were moved to Scotland or Wales.
So there's a real, risk to their safety and well-being, as well as the loneliness, the isolation, the disruption of education, the disruption of relationships. And that's why, we have to see an end to this happening unless it's in the child's best interest.
Become's new campaign, Gone Too Far, urges the government to make a national commitment to stop children being moved far from home.
The sad truth is that we are failing too many children and young people in the care system. And we would not do this to our own children, but these are children under the care of the state, and we absolutely have to do our best to give them the best possible chance, the best possible start in life.
Emily Harle reporting from Children and Young People Now.